Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl, Love Ashe, back at you with another video. So in today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at what energy are you holding on to and how can you release it. Please select from one of the three groups here on the screen. Pause the video if you need to. And we're going to go ahead and dive right into today's reading. Group number one, let's dive into the energy that's coming through for you. There's something heavy sitting in your spirit, a wound, a disappointment, or maybe even a betrayal that's left its mark on you. And this isn't just a passing hurt, it's something that's stuck. It's something that hasn't fully healed. It could be related to a relationship or a friendship or even an experience where you felt deeply let down. And Spirit's showing me this energy is still lingering, holding you back from fully stepping into your power. And you've been carrying this for too long and it's time to let it go. I'm picking up on this feeling of doubt creeping in, almost like your confidence has been shaken. You might be feeling like you're not in control, or no matter how hard you try, things just don't seem to align. It's as if the energy around you has convinced you that you're not enough or that you're not capable of achieving what you truly desire. So maybe you've been through situations where people didn't take you seriously, and now that doubt has made a home in your mind. And Spirit is saying it's time to reclaim your inner fire, to remember who you are, and stop letting these past experiences hold you back. So I'm also seeing here as well that this energy is rooted in moments of missed opportunities, moments where you thought things were finally coming together only for them to fall apart. It's like you were on the brink of something big, a chance, a relationship, a goal, and just when it seemed close, it slipped away. And this left you feeling like you can't trust the good things that come your way, almost like they'll always disappear. But Spirit wants you to remember that these experiences weren't meant to discourage you, they were meant to strengthen you. And each missed opportunity was a lesson, not a curse, pushing you to see your own resilience. This lingering energy as well has you feeling restless, like you can't fully unwind. It's kind of like you're constantly on the go, keeping yourself busy just to avoid sitting with these feelings. But instead of providing relief, this busyness is just leaving you feeling drained, like you're running on fumes. And this energy is blocking you from truly recharging and from finding that deep sense of peace that you need. And you are being urged at this time from your spiritual team to pause, to give yourself permission to rest and let go of this weight that's been weighing you down. Okay? Also, the lesson here is about you knowing your worth without needing validation from others. Some of you have been caught up in trying to prove yourselves, defending your right to take up space, to be successful, to live in your power. Spirit is saying it's time to let go of that need to explain yourself. You don't owe anyone an explanation for why you're here or why you deserve what's coming your way. And so the lesson here is to stand strong in your truth, to know your value, and to stop fighting battles that aren't yours to fight. So what I'm hearing here, the message that they want to give to you today for clearing this energy is just get real with yourself and the people around you, okay? It's time to be honest about who or what you're allowing in your life that doesn't align with your highest good. Some of you might be holding on to connections or situations that don't serve you, and Spirit is guiding you to cut those ties, to protect your energy by surrounding yourself with what's real, what's genuine, what supports your growth. Okay, no more games, no more masks. Be clear, be direct, set your boundaries, and make room for what's truly meant for you. Because when you let go of all of this energy, you're going to feel a lightness, a renewed sense of power. Spirit is showing me that once you release this, you'll be able to stand tall in your confidence, in your own energy, and people will be drawn to your light, your strength, because you're no longer weighed down by these old attachments. So imagine stepping into a space where you no longer are doubting yourself, doubting your ability, doubting your strength, and you're embracing your fullest potential. This is the space that your spiritual team is moving you towards. And they're saying that this is the version of you that's waiting on the other side of this healing, this version that knows their worth, that moves with purpose and doesn't let anyone or anything dim their light. So overall, that's your message, group one. It's time to let go of the pain, the missed chances, the doubt that you've been holding on to that's keeping you from shining in your full power, releasing all the weight that isn't yours to carry. And yes, you've been through things that left a mark on you, but those experiences don't define you. You're being called at this time in your life to reclaim your confidence. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you used to be extremely confident maybe as a child, and somewhere along the way, you kind of lost sight of that. But once you get clear, once you clear this energy out and you get clear on who you are, you're going to shine brighter than ever, and you're going to move through life with a sense of purpose and strength that can't be shaken. You are building extremely tough skin, group number one, and Spirit is reminding you that it's your time to rise. So that's your message, group number one. Let me know in the comments how it resonates, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Group number two, let's dive into your reading. So the energy that's coming through for y'all is all about dealing with past conflicts, stepping into your power, and recognizing where you've been holding yourself back. Spirit is showing me that some of you guys have been caught up in drama, competition, power struggles, and even though things have calmed down now, the energy for those situations is still lingering. It's like you're carrying the weight of battles you've already won, but you haven't fully let go of the struggle, okay? There's this feeling of wanting to be seen, to be recognized, to have people, acknowledge your value and your worth. And you might be holding on to times where you felt overlooked, like you had to fight to get noticed, to be respected. And it's like you've been putting in the work, showing up, giving your best, but feeling like nobody's been paying attention. And Spirit is saying that this drive to be seen and validated has served you, but it's time to release the need for external validation. And this energy is about reclaiming your self-worth from within, not from what others see or say about you. This energy is rooted in situations where you were working hard, you were collaborating, maybe even supporting other people, but you weren't getting the same energy back. And it could be a job where you went above and beyond, a relationship where you gave more than you received, or even like a project, or a business partnership or a group project where you carried the weight. And there's this sense of investing your energy, building something with others, and feeling like your efforts went unrecognized. And Spirit is showing me that this feeling of being undervalued came from places where you thought you were a part of a team, only to realize you were doing most of the work alone. And so this energy has been making you feel like you constantly need to prove your strength, to push through challenges without asking for help. I don't need nobody, and it's like you've built this armor around yourself, telling yourself, I got this, I don't need anyone. But that's leaving you exhausted. You're carrying so much weight on your own, trying to be strong, trying to show everyone you're unbreakable. But Spirit is saying that this energy is isolating you, keeping you from connecting with people who could actually support you. You don't always have to be the strong one, the strong friend. And holding on to this is keeping you from real support, your soul tribe, and collaborations. And the lesson here is about knowing when to walk away from things that aren't giving back to you. And Spirit is saying that some of y'all have been sticking around in situations out of loyalty, out of a sense of duty, and simply because you put so much time and effort in, but something isn't growing. And if it isn't nurturing you, you're being called to let it go at this time. This is about recognizing that not everything is meant to last forever, group two. And sometimes walking away isn't giving up. It's making space for what was truly aligned for you. Spirit wants you to learn that leaving something behind is sometimes the most powerful way to honor yourself. Spirit is telling you that it's time to slow down and reevaluate where you've been putting your energy, because some of you are out here grinding and working and hustling, but it's like it's not bringing you joy or fulfillment. Then what's the point to it? You're being guided to step back and ask yourself, is this worth my time? Is this worth my energy, my spirit? And protect yourself by being mindful of where you're investing. Stop giving to situations or people who aren't giving back. Spirit is saying it's time to stop pouring into cups that are cracked. Pull back and realign and focus on what truly feeds your soul. Because when you let go of this need for validation and you release yourself from these imbalanced situations, you're going to find a new level of peace and freedom. Spirit is showing me that you'll feel lighter, more in control of your own energy, and you'll have room to receive receive the abundance that you deserve rather than constantly feeling drained. And once you stop giving to those who don't give back, you'll start to see blessings flow to you in ways you didn't expect. It's like Spirit saying, I'm waiting to bless you, but you have to clear out what doesn't serve you first. So this is going to be a huge process of release for you guys. And I want you to watch how your world unfolds, okay? So group 2, your spiritual team is calling for you to recognize your own value, all right? And stop waiting for others to validate what you already know deep down inside. You've been giving support and you've been showing up for people who may have not shown up for you in return. It's time to, protect your energy and stop giving to things that don't give back. And your lesson is to know when to walk away. You don't have to fight to be seen. You don't have to struggle to prove your worth anymore. That's not a part of your story anymore. Okay? Spirit sees you. And now it's time for you to see yourself in the same light. All right, group 2, that is your message. Let me know in the comments how it resonates, and I'll talk to y'all next time. Bye. All right, group 3, let's go ahead and dive into your reading. So I'm picking up on a sense of frustration and disappointment around you, like you've been waiting on something to pay off, but it just hasn't turned out the way you hoped, There's an energy here of feeling like your hard work hasn't brought the rewards you expected, and is leaving you guys questioning if it was all worth it. And Spirit is saying that this energy of waiting, of feeling unfulfilled, has been building up inside of you, and it's time to get to the root of it so you can finally move forward. I feel like a lot of you guys feel like you've been driving in circles. And I'm seeing this need for clarity, for answers. Like you've been looking for a truth or an understanding that's just out of reach. You got this restless energy, a mind that won't settle because you're still seeking answers. And some of y'all might be replaying situations in your head, replaying conversations in your head, trying to make sense of why things didn't work out the way you thought they would. This could be tied to people who didn't communicate clearly with you, okay? Situations where you felt left in the dark, or just even moments where you felt like unheard, or misunderstood. Spirit is showing that holding on to this need for closure is keeping you in this cycle that is exhausting. This energy feels like it is from a time where you felt isolated, like you were left to figure everything out on your own. Maybe you were dealing with a situation that hurt you deeply, and instead of finding support or understanding, you had to go through all of this by yourself. This could have been a breakup, a loss, or just a period where you felt disconnected from the people around you. And Spirit is showing that this energy comes from being forced to rely on yourself during a tough time. And now there's a part of you that still carries the pain and loneliness from that experience, and this lingering disappointment has taken a toll on you, leaving you feeling unworthy or unseen. And there's this sense that you're holding yourself back because you're afraid of not being recognized or appreciated. And it's like you're hesitant to fully step out to show the world what you're capable of because there's a fear that it won't be valued, or it won't be recognized, or it won't be acknowledged. And Spirit is saying that this energy is making you doubt yourself, keeping you in a place of hesitation where you're not giving yourself the chance to truly shine, okay? And the lesson Spirit is bringing forward is about letting go of illusions and facing your fears head on. You've been carrying a lot of hidden emotions, feelings you might not have even fully acknowledged yet. And Spirit wants you to look within and ask yourself, what are you really afraid of? What truths have you been avoiding? And this is about blaming yourself or blaming others. It's more about understanding that, sometimes the things we fear are only as powerful as we let them be. So by facing what you've been avoiding, you can finally release the weight of these fears and kind of move on. I'm just feeling this energy here. If you guys need to pull back and take a breath, okay? I feel like you guys have been so focused on what's missing and what didn't go right that you haven't taken a moment to look around and appreciate what you do have. And it's time to stop chasing answers, to stop seeking validation, and just start focusing on filling your own cup. Because Spirit is saying that you need to reconnect with yourself to find peace in solitude, and to give yourself the love and understanding that you've been searching for outside. Some of you guys could have been drawn to group number 2. All right. Protect your energy by setting boundaries around what you give your attention to. Okay. Because once you let go of this need for external validation and you stop dwelling on what didn't work out, you're going to find a renewed sense of purpose. Okay. And Spirit is showing that on the other side of this release, there's peace and clarity waiting for you. And you're going to be able to see things more clearly, free from the fog of disappointment, of self-doubt. And there's a sense of emotional fulfillment here. Like you'll finally be able to recognize your own worth without needing anyone else to confirm it. And Spirit wants you to know that once you clear this energy, you're going to be ready to move forward with a sense of inner peace, just this knowing what to do, knowing where to go. Okay. So that's your message, group number 3. It's time to stop waiting for answers or even apologies and just start pouring that energy back into yourself. Because once you let go of what didn't work out, you're going to find yourself to just be reminded that you are your own source of strength. So that's what I'm picking up for you, group 3. Let me know in the comments how it resonates, and I'll talk to y'all next time. Bye.